I don't know if I'm allowed to go through here right away. Probably not. Nope. There's the king. Okay. I need to start the Dorvish Khan quest line. Oh, there's not even the RFD chest here. Now, if I start the quest, the problem is for the YouTuber, what if there's a lawnmower in the background? Then what are people gonna say? They're gonna say, what is this? I thought that I had signed up for a great YouTube viewing experience and now there's a lawnmower? I gotta go buy some candles first, so let's go buy a couple candles here. That's true, we can get a bone crossbow. That'll be epic. We need light sources, and that's why we've come to the candle store. How many should we get? Let's get 5 candles from the man. Thank you, sir. What are the requirements for... I believe it's Lost Tribe. That's the one, not Lost City. Hey, I've got all the requirements. I can start the quest by speaking to Sigmund. It's just a party in, is that how you spell Horatio? Talk to Sigmund. Can I help you? Do you have any quests for me? There was recently some damage to the castle cellar. Part of the wall has collapsed. The Duke insists that it was an earthquake, but I think some kind of monsters are to blame. You should ask other people around the town if they saw anything. Okay, let me ask the cook. He goes down there. Did you see what happened in the cellar? Last night, I was in the kitchen and I heard a noise from the cellar. I opened the trapdoor and saw a creature dart into a hole in the wall. It looked a bit like a goblin, but it had big, bulging eyes. It wasn't wearing armor, but it had this odd helmet with a light on it. The tunnel was too dark for me to follow it, so I went to tell the Duke. But when we went down to the cellar, the hole had been blocked up, and no one believes me. I believe you. Thank you, Down the Crop. If you can convince the Duke I'm telling the truth, then we can get to the bottom of this mystery. Bro, would the cook lie to you? He's a bro. I know what happened in the cellar. Well, not really. I'm really jumping to conclusions here. Oh? The cook says he saw something in the cellar, like a goblin with big eyes. Did you see Donkey's?
10 unexplained goblin sightings from all over the world. This is one of the great masterpieces of YouTube.
So many questions for this video that just may never get answered.
Yeah, that's a lot of questions. I'm thinking, I'm just throwing this out there. I'm thinking it was goblins.
What do you think, guys? Goblin? The cook says he saw something in the cellar, like a goblin with big eyes. Yes, he mentioned that to me, but I think he was imagining things. Goblins live in natural caves, but everyone knows they don't have the wit to make their own tunnels. Yes, Your Grace, but if there is any possibility that this is a goblin incursion, then we should take that possibility very seriously. I think we should at least investigate. Your Grace, I think you should listen to him. Very well. I give you permission to investigate this mystery. If there is a blocked tunnel, then perhaps you should try to unblock it. Wow, what an idea. My liege! That's... It looks like the hole in the wall has been blocked with rubble, bro. What if I use my pickaxe? Little did the king know, I'm a bit of an expert when it comes to mining. I have 33 mining, in fact. Use your pickaxe on it. Okay, so you have to use pickaxe on rubble. Amazing. You dig a narrow tunnel through the rocks. I'm going in. Bro, I hate to tell you, your castle, it's on top of ancient burial ground. On the ground, I found this brooch. I've never seen anything like that before. It doesn't come from Lumbridge. What do you think, Sigmund? Is out in the hall. I don't give a shit, says Sigmund. It is unknown to me, Your Grace, but the fact it is there is enough to prove the cook's story. It must have been dropped by a goblin as it fled. I've never heard of a goblin wearing something so well crafted. Then it must have been stolen. But it wasn't stolen from us. Where could it be from? That doesn't matter. You said yourself that goblins couldn't have made that, so they must have stolen it from somewhere. Horrible, thieving goblins have broken into our cellar. We must retaliate immediately. First, we should wipe out the goblins east of the river. Then, we can march on the goblin village to the northwest. I will not commit troops until I have proof that goblins are behind this. Down the crop, please find out what you can about this brooch. The librarian in Varrock might be able to help identify the symbol. So what you're saying is I should go talk to a nerd. Some kind of a giant nerd is who I should be talking to here. Hey dude, I was just curious. I came looking for the biggest nerd I know about the brooch. What can you tell me about this brooch? I've never seen that symbol before. Where did you find it? In a cave beneath Lumbridge. Very odd. Have you any idea how it got there? A goblin might have dropped it. I've never heard of a goblin carrying a brooch like that. But just a minute. The other day, I filed a book about ancient goblin tribes. It's somewhere on the west end of the library. I think maybe that will be of some use. Do you know its ISN? I can look it up. ISBN number? I think there's a big blue book in there. A History of the Goblin Race. This must be it. OMG. A History of the Goblin Race by Robert Munch. We got all kinds of goblins here. Hey, that symbol of the Dorgish Khan tribe looks just like the symbol on the brooch I found. The brooch. I should go speak with some goblins. Yo, good idea, dude. I'm thinking it might have been goblins. Goblins are real, that's true. See? Here's one right here. This guy's level 5. Have you heard of the Dorgish Khan? Dorgish Khan? That old goblin legend, lost tribe. In time of much war, there are many tribes. Big high war god send Dorgish tribe to fight beardly short people in mountains. No, he send them to fight tall people with biting blades. That what I hear. It was beardly short people that how legend go. It doesn't really matter. So what happened to them? Well, they say we not want to fight, so God punished them. That's silly. No goblin ever say that. What happened then? They lose battle. That why God punished them. Haha. If they lose battle, they all be dead. No. They losing, so they run away, and big high war god punished them for running away. Well, either way, they refused to fight. Yeah, I suppose so. Anyway, then big high war god punished them. He turned their insides to stone. Haha. That's silly. Not as silly as green armor. What happened then? He put them inside stone. Big hole open in ground, and they all go into cave. That not punishment. Caves nice and cool. That's true. But then he close cave, so they not get out. You not want to stay in cave all the time. Well, I found a brooch underground, and I looked up the symbol, and it was the symbol of the Dorvish Khan. That not look like goblin brooch. Goblins not wear jewelry. Well, if it is Dorvish Khan tribe, they not know who won big wars. You should greet them with goblin victory dance. No, you greet them with goblin tribal bow. Doing bow will make you look like a wimp. Ooh, don't want that. I'm gonna do the victory dance. It how tribes greet each other in old days. Only if they wimpy tribes, goblin salute strong. Well, why not show me both greetings? That good idea. Watch. The general show you the goblin bow and goblin salute emotes. Thanks. Bye then. Bye. Bye. Alright guys, so let's say theoretically you were about to meet a goblin, okay? Would you do the goblin bow, or would you do the goblin salute? I'm thinking I'm going for the goblin salute. Maybe I'll give him a spin. Or perhaps a raspberry. I'm not a gnelf. I'm a gnome. And you've been gnomed. I spoke to the goblin generals in the goblin village. They told me about an ancient goblin tribe that went to live underground. This is the story of Michael, the loneliest boy in town. What more proof do we need? Nasty, smelly goblins have been living under our feet all this time. We must crush them at once. Perhaps you are right. I will send word to the army to prepare for an underground assault. Down the crop. I would like you to find out more about this tribe. It cannot hurt to know one's enemy. I believe Sun Tzu said that.
Boned! Good to see you, my friend. Did you have fun at the veterinarian, old Bone?
What a superstar. Now this is a good stream right here. This is what the people sign up for. They sign up for the Bonehead petting stream. Listen. Now if the camera was on at all times, and Little Bone was on stream at all times, it wouldn't be special anymore, you know? There we go. I gave him... He didn't want the salute, he wanted the goblin bow. A human knows ancient greeting? Perhaps you are a friend after all. Greetings, friend. I am sorry I panicked when I saw you. Our legends tell of the surface as a place of horror and violence, where the gods forced us to fight in terrible battles. When I saw a surface dweller appear, I was afraid it was a return of the old days. Did you break into the castle cellar? It was an accident. We're following a seam of iron, and suddenly we found ourselves in a room. We blocked up our tunnel behind us and ran back here. Then we did what cave goblins always do when there is a problem. We hid and hoped it would go away. We meant no harm. Please tell the ruler of the above people that we want to make peace. They're nice goblins. Don't kill them. They're gamer goblins. I've made contact with the cave goblins. They say they were following a seam and broke into the cellar by mistake. And I suppose you believe them, goblin lover. Oh my goodness, a racist. Well, they seemed friendlier than most goblins, and nothing was taken from the cellar. Actually, something was taken. Sigmund has informed me that some of the castle silverware is missing from the cellar. Unless it is returned, I'm afraid we will have no option but war. You find a small key on Sigmund. Unlock his chest in the spinning room. Sigmund, Sigmund, Sigmund. Ham robes. Oh my goodness. Who's this ham member wearing these beautiful boots? I gotta say, those ham members, they sure got a bit of style. You find the missing silverware. I have found the missing silverware in the ham cave. Sigmund, is this your doing? Of course not. The goblins must have, dropped the silverware as they ran away. Don't lie to me. I knew you were a ham member, but I didn't think you would stoop to this. You are dismissed from my service. But don't you see, it was for the best, for goblins to be living under our feet like this? It doesn't matter how civilized they are, all subhuman species must be wiped out. That's enough. Get out of my castle now. I see I was ill-advised. Unless there is an act of aggression by the cave goblins, there is no need for war. The Duke writes a document and signs it. This peace treaty specifies the border between Lumbridge and the cave goblin realm. Please take it to the cave goblins and tell them I would like to meet with their leader and sign it. The White Goblin. Okay, that's enough goblin music. Hello, friend. I have a peace treaty from the Duke of Lumbridge. A peace treaty? Then you will not invade? No, as long as you stick to the terms of this treaty, there will be no conflict. The Duke of Lumbridge wants to meet your ruler to sign it. I will summon Urtag, our head man, at once. Your Grace, I present Urtag, headman of the Dorvish Khan. Welcome, Urtag. I am sorry that your race came under suspicion. I assure you that the warmongering element has been dealt with. I apologize for the damage to your cellar. I will send workers to repair the hole. No, let it stay. It can be a route of commerce between our lands. Down the crop, Lumbridge is in your debt. Please accept this ring as a token of my thanks. It is enchanted to save you in your hour of need. I, too, thank you. Accept the freedom of the Dorvish Khan mines. These are strange times. I never dreamed that I would see the surface. Still less that I would be on friendly terms with its people. Who's this? Oh, it's Sigmund. Prattle on, goblin. Soon you will be destroyed. Congratulations, you've just advanced a mining level. Your mining level is now 34. We were supposed to kill bugs.